this it?
Yeah. Yeah, no, we good. So
we good.
So she said she didn't care as long as I didn't get it in her hair. She didn't care.
Oh wow.
But it was smooth. So Bob, how was your Halloween, dog?
It was good. It's it's been a minute.
It was a week. That was a week ago, right?
No, that was almost 2 weeks ago.
When was how? Oh, it was.
Yeah, that was almost.
No, what's the name?
Put the wine down, G.
Oh yeah, hey.
Put the wine down, G.
Drinking wine like it's juice.
Man, for real.
What you do for Halloween though?
But for Halloween, I worked. Unfortunately, I didn't do anything. I worked. I didn't work. It was Sunday. I didn't go to work, but I did go to my cousin's birthday party. I don't know if she's watching, but hey, Kara, she just turned 30. Funny story. This is the cousin that my grandma caught me and her playing with matches when we was kids. Yeah, we was in the basement playing with matches, and she told us up good.
Did y'all catch anything on fire?
Nah.
Look, it was this old mattress this one time, and I was playing with matches, and like the match had broke, and the mattress had like caught on fire.
Ooh.
And I didn't know what to do. I'm like, oh shit. So I just tried to like stump it out. But it was an old mattress, like, you know.
Right.
But I didn't want to cause like a forest fire or nothing like that.
Only you, G, can prevent forest fires.
But on Halloween, me and my girl, we had went to an escape room. Mm-hmm. We did not get out. I am 0 for 2 in my last 2 escape rooms. But I think I'm 3 and 2 overall.
Okay.
So I can't take another one. I can't go 50-50 on escape rooms. And I'm trying to think. Oh, then we went to a haunted house. We went to Elysium or Asylum.
Elysium. Oh, who was knocking at the door in the neighborhood?
As soon as we started, too.
On the block.
Hello.
It's Dominique.
We had to say his government.
What's up? Welcome to the live pod.
Yes.
No, they can't see you.
Oh, they can't see you.
Everybody, Dominique says hi.
Yeah, we went to the asylum. We went to the asylum haunted house.
Uh-huh.
And it was cool. It was cool, but man, that shit was way out in Westland. They sent me on a fucking driving spree.
Yeah.
I hate driving. These niggas sent me to fucking Westland, or no, they sent me to Novi to go to the escape room, and then they sent me to Westland for the haunted house.
Well, that's like in the general room.
No, it's not.
Really?
No, it's not. Westland and Novi are not by each other.
I thought they were like pretty close to
No, they're not. That route was about 30 minutes. That route was about 30. It was about 30 minutes.
Close enough, I guess.
30 minutes is not close. What are you talking about?
Okay, all right. Hey, 30 minutes in the opposite direction?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So
Like, nigga, I don't even remember where the fuck I was, bro. I felt like I was in, like, northern Ohio, bro. Or something like, nigga, I felt really far.
So too far from home.
Yeah. So,
You kept the fan on, right?
We're gonna go outside.
Okay.
I feel like we interrupted.
yeah, y'all kind of are
You
thing.
know, like to cackle and stuff.
Yeah.
I was about
We
to
need
say
a lot of
like 5
volume.
things, and I'm like, I'm not even invited. Like, so.
Do you want to grab a chair?
And, so what did you have, Bob?
Nothing. Actually, it was my grandma's birthday on the 1st. She turned 73, so that's always a blessing. But no, I didn't really do too much. Just work. Took care of my lady over the week. She was sick. That's why she didn't go with y'all or whatever.
Man, I wish she would have drove. I wish she would have drove. She should have drove.
She would have drove.
Because I don't know who playing that. Like, no, I was the only escape room or something. They sent me so far, boy. I hate driving. And it was raining and shit.
Why didn't you take it? Whatever. So we did get a dog yesterday.
Oh yeah, y'all got a dog. What's up with that?
Yeah, we got a dog.
I know y'all was talking about it, but to see y'all actually have a dog, like Bobby the dog dad, that's kind of wild.
Yeah, little Melanie, she's dope. She's 8 months. Took a minute for us to find it. Horrible story. So we were looking we got her from the Humane Society, right? Mm-hmm. So we were looking on so it's like 4 different Humane Societies across like Michigan or whatever. Mm-hmm. So we were looking throughout the app or whatnot, and or through the website, and we were looking at all 4 locations because we wanted specifically a puppy. So we're trying to find the youngest we can get. Mm-hmm. So everyone...
See, man, that's how they be at the orphanages and shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want the 13-year-old.
No, we don't want that. You already stuck in your ways. No.
Damn.
So we got...
So if you're an old orphan, you're not getting adopted.
You're not getting adopted. He's 18, bro. You good. You got it. It's all you, bro. But anyway, so we looking or whatever, and I came across this one beautiful black dog, beautiful, like it's pretty much the same pattern as Melanie, except he had a little bit more white in his face and like on the back of his neck or whatever. But his name was Kodak. I'm like, yo, I gotta have this dog. So I'm here chilling. I gotta have this dog. So then I look up what breed it was, because the property management, they don't want us to have a certain breed of dog or whatever. So so
Pits
no,
or Rottweilers. Usually.
yeah, no pits, no Rottweilers, no Dobermans.
Nothing that your neighbors used to have in fight.
Exactly.
Sorry, I'm
It's,
hungry.
your face made it worse.
That was a terrible face to make.
So
Can I bring the dog out, or would that be too much?
you gotta walk in front of the camera.
Right.
I mean, if you wanna.
I don't want to walk. I'm just gonna put a scarf in front of my face.
All right, whatever. You should have got it. Whatever.
I know.
But
I'm sorry. I didn't know y'all was sorry. I'm so sorry.
if y'all don't know, we recording from my house, so it's a lot of things going on.
A lot of things going on.
Hey,
Let's invite all my friends over.
Yeah.
Like, and bring the dog.
and bring the dog.
Like in a picnic with this loud ass bag of chips. You got a louder bag than this, but she don't make enough noise.
You gonna
Don't knock over the cord, baby.
thing? She gonna pull it.
All right. I can't. No, you gotta go. We gotta go in
I'm trying to like hide. It's not working.
at all. All right. All right. So anyway, telling the story about this dog. Long story short, this one where we just look at the camera.
Oh my god.
So anyway, long story short, we trying to get this dog or whatever. So I look at what breed it is, and he mixed with like a pit bull and something else. So I'm like, damn, I can't even get him. So we didn't even go look at him. Like we didn't even go try to look at him, nothing. So wait, did we? I think we did look at Kodak down in Detroit.
You know he got caught doing some negative shit.
She always get caught.
She looked like she got
It
caught.
wasn't Kodak.
Who do we go play with?
No,
We did go play with Kodak in Detroit. We played with Kodak.
Did they move him?
Yeah. Wow.
Maybe that's why.
That's why you look at it. So long story short.
Like, bro, really?
So we walk in. So the Sterling Heights location had Melanie. So Melanie is a Labrador mixed with a Retriever. So we was able to get her or whatever. So we walk in, and as soon as I walk in, I see Melanie. So I'm like, oh, we here to adopt Melanie or whatever. So we talking to the adoption lady of the whoop. She giving us the rundown. So at this point, she talking to India. So I'm looking at the other dogs. It's like a husky over there. It's a boxer over there. And I turn my back, and it's just this black and white dog looking at me with the saddest puppy eyes.
No way.
And I'm like, dog, hold it in, Bobby. So I read the name. And I'm like, yo, that's Kodak! It was the same dog we just played with like a few weeks ago in Detroit. And I was like, yo, I can't do that. I walked out of the center. I had to walk out of the center.
Oh.
And I was like, I can't. Like I wanted that dog. And we couldn't. He had a nice shiny black coat. Oh my God.
Why couldn't y'all get Kodak?
Because he's a mix with a pit bull.
Oh.
Yeah. So we couldn't have any mixed breeds with pit bulls or wolf dogs, huskies. It was like a long list of stuff we couldn't get. So I end up like looking for the lab or a retriever. But it's kind of hard to get a real purebred dog from the Humane Society.
Yeah.
So
yeah, because they made them and all this other shit. So.
Right. So then we just went ahead and got what we could or whatever. But I'm actually really happy because Melanie is dope. We took her, like she had us up. First she woke me up at like 2 a.m. Like she woke me at 2 o'clock in the morning. Like just for no reason. She so I get up or whatever. I'll send her outside. Apparently I didn't put her outside long enough because she pooped on the floor in the house, so we had to clean that.
Man,
up.
that's why I don't want to have no dogs, man.
We had to clean. Well, I didn't clean it up. India cleaned it up. Thank you, India. Love you. But yeah, she peed outside when I took her, but then she pooped in the house. And I think it was my fault because we got her like puppy pads in one room or whatever, and the door was closed to that room because I close doors everywhere I go. Right. So all of the doors closed or whatever, and she like pooped right in front of the door.
Oh, no.
So if the door was open, she would have went on her pad or whatever. But ultimately, right now she a dope dog. We gotta finish her microchip she's already chipped. We just got to finish the insurance or whatever, and then that way, if she gets lost, we can find her and stuff. But I'm happy. We got a dog. You know, one step closer to building our little family out.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Niggas got enough shit.
I'm happy.
Yo, so speaking of like doing shit as a family though, so me, my girl and her daughter, we had went to Dairy Queen, right? I'm like, you know what? I'll take you to Dairy Queen because she took like a reading test. She's in like the 3rd grade, I think, and they said she was reading at like a 6th grade level.
Oh, that's dope.
So I'm like, you gotta get ice cream.
Yeah,
you gotta get ice
you
cream
gotta
for
celebrate that.
So I took us to Dairy Queen. So we at Dairy Queen, we in a line. It's like 3-4 people behind us. And you know, it's Dairy Queen, so there's only one person working. And it's like the kind where you go inside. And out of nowhere, she just started singing I Believe I Can Fly by R. Kelly. And I'm like, why are you doing this? You know how controversial you are right now?
I love it.
And she said, and she went through like the whole, not the whole thing, but like I believe I can fly, I believe I can touch the sky, like up to every night and day.
Wow.
And fly away.
She listens to the song.
She knows it.
She knows it.
She knows it. She went there. And I'm just like, damn, you so controversial. And how do you feel about that? I don't know if we ever talked about that. How do you feel about people listening to R. Kelly's music now? Because I feel like
okay, go ahead.
Because I listened to when a woman sped up the other day, and this shit bang.
It's slap.
It bang, and I'm saying there is no way you can tell me because of what somebody did, I have to banish this banger to the graveyard.
Oh, I gotta banish.
Because they be like, oh, I don't want to support him. Don't support him. Like, well, what if I told you that due to one of his lawsuits, his royalties actually go somewhere else?
That's a caveat in the situation. But I think ultimately, like to the regular average Joe Smo, don't know that kind of stuff or whatever. They don't know that he got a lawsuit. He don't really make money off of that old music like that or whatever.
I mean,
not too many people actually know.
Like when I was DJing your party that one time, I wanted to play like 3 R. Kelly songs.
Look, and the people in the backyard would not have had a problem with it.
And you know what? Because of the thing around it, I didn't know that. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to upset Granny or nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want to do it. But I'm saying Step in the Name of Love would hit perfect right here.
Yeah, hey, everybody would get up and step side to side. But to answer the question, I think it's situational. Like you can listen to whatever you want to listen to in the safety and confines of your own home. I just think like if you decide to support, you know, or listen or whatever, just understand that there will be conversations to be had. And if you want to have those conversations, then have those conversations. If you
I feel like what kind of conversation is there to have? It's a banger. Do you not like this song? They be like, he did. No, that ain't what I asked.
That ain't what I
Do you
asked.
like the song or not?
I mean, but some people are like me, where they hold the person to a higher standard than just the music.
No, I can't because I didn't come to listen to you as a person. Like I
That's true.
don't care about that.
That's
like,
true, but if I find out that all these love songs you made were about these young women, that kind of puts a skew on how I view the song.
Yeah, I understand. But the way them drums and them pianos flow.
No, man.
It's
no.
hey. When a woman's fed up, man, I wish I had it queued up with that. Like it's just it's
please.
something different.
Not on the block. Please don't play that.
Speaking of music, man, how you feel about that Wale?
Wale. Oh, so yeah, For Lauren 2 came out like what? Almost 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago.
About 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, you more of a Wale fan than me. So
Yeah,
you go ahead. You talk first.
I'm a big Wale fan. I like Wale a lot. It was a little underwhelming. There was a few songs that hit the way like some older Wale hit, but for the most part, as an overall project, it was a little underwhelming. I think it could have been a little better like that. That Beverly Boulevard is a good one. I like that one.
Who is that? Just him?
Yeah, that's just him. Mm-hmm. It's a song about like something South. That one's just horrible. I don't rock with that one at all.
See, the only one I rock with is the one with Rick Ross.
That one's okay.
And I like Name Bell Ring.
Yeah.
And,
that's a good one.
And I think it's like one other one.
So my problem is every song sounds like he's trying to address people. Mm-hmm. And he's been like that for a while. Like even like in person, in interviews or whatever, and in his music. Mm-hmm. Like I can do one or the other. Like if you go address people in songs or in person interviews, do one or the other. Don't do both. Like that irritates my soul. And like me, I would consider him rapper wise. He definitely goes top 5 like current right now. If we talking about the Wale, I mean the Coles, the Drakes, the Kendricks, he's in that top 5 rapping wise. But
rapping wise, sure.
Yeah, like I said, rapping wise, I'm putting him in that top 5.
But man, I feel like being a good rapper isn't enough. Because I mean, in terms of, because I feel like you're going rapping, no. Because I would say,
who would you put over him?
I honestly,
you got to name 2 to put over him right now.
Honestly, I would put Big Sean over him.
No way.
And
no way.
Surprise 5th, Joyner Lucas. And there is no way you can tell me that Wale rap better than Joyner Lucas. No fucking way.
On the technical level, yes. It's
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, on
that's what I'm saying. While Wale may be able to rap, I don't think his song making is at the caliber of some other people that I would probably have in that 5.
Yeah, but I think his
I can't because of his rapping and song making combination. I can't put him over Sean. Because
I definitely put him over Sean.
I feel like him and Sean rap equally good. I feel like him and Sean rap equally good, but Sean makes the better songs.
You sound crazy.
Sean don't make better songs than Wale?
No, he does not.
Oh my, yes he does. Yes he
Have you heard his last EP?
His last EP was alright.
Trash.
Dog,
the best thing about that, whatever the name of that thing is the Hit Boy production. That's the best part about that entire EP. That EP is horrible. Okay, the rapping on that EP is horrible,
bro.
He does not sound. Matter of fact, he needs to go apologize to Kanye and get back with him. He needs to go back to good music because that's not a good EP. 6 or 7 songs or whatever. That's supposed to lead up to your album.
Everybody is allowed to misfire. He's allowed to misfire.
Detroit 2 is not that good.
It was better than
Detroit 2 was not that good.
It was better than Forlorn 2. Yeah, let's go.
I'm not gonna speak too soon because I listened to Detroit 2 once and I listened to Forlorn 2 like 4 or 5 times. So I can't. So I'm not going to compare those.
You have a musical bias that I don't have.
Look,
I didn't say I have a Drake bias. Or
you
whatever.
do have a Drake bias.
I don't have a Drake bias.
You do have a Drake
No,
bias.
I can admit that. I admit that CLB was okay and that it wasn't all of that. If I would have been like Drake bias, I'd have been defending it to the death, and I haven't. I shut the fuck up about it. It was all right, and I shut up about it because ain't much you can do with it or whatever. You know, I mean, like I said, after all of this time, I still only like 3 or 4 songs. I picked up another song that I like, but
out of like how many?
Out of like 13. No, there's only like 20 songs on there, and that's what I mean, 3 or 4 songs that I put on replay. That I should say that I've added to my playlist, and I acknowledge that. So I don't have the same musical bias that you have. Because you have a strong musical bias.
I do, but it's in certain cases. I hold people to a higher. I hold people to a higher standard that they set for themselves. If you come out with like Sean had like 2 or 3, like back to back, he probably had 2 or 3 really good albums that had like outside of just Billboard hits. The rapping was high caliber.
Yeah.
So I'm holding you to that standard. I'm not holding you to no others. I'm not holding you saying like, yeah, Big Sean should be where Cole is or where Drake is. No. I'm holding you to the standard that you set out in the very beginning. Or at any point in your career.
But
like if the prime of his career was right now, then I would say, yo, them old albums is trash, but this album is good. Where like same thing with Wale. I'm holding Wale to an older standard. From like The Gifted, from Ambition, stuff like that.
But as a creative, you use up all your good shit early on. Like
no, that's how much you got in the chamber. That's the question. No, how much you got in the chamber?
How often is somebody's 7th album better than their 2nd?
Well, first off, people don't get that far ahead.
They really don't.
Yeah, so
but even if you like including like mixtapes and stuff, that is a lot of time. That is a lot of time. These are years in between.
If you stand one track minded on the same topic, not even trying to reinvent yourself.
Bro? What up?
What was that?
My brother.
Oh, what up, Jerry? Everybody, go cop that album.
Right.
Go cop that album. Hey, put it in the chat. But yeah. Anyway, Yeah, I can't really hold that. I don't really know too many people that got 7 albums or 5 albums alone.
I mean, but
outside
I'm
of
saying just use those. You think about like so. Think about Eminem's second album, like Marshall Mathers LP, and compared to like
that's still different.
and compared to and look at Drake's Drake's second album, Take Care, to his newest album, CLB.
But that's also
Look at Big Sean's second album, fucking Finally Famous, to Detroit too, which you don't like.
that was his first album.
Finally Famous too.
Oh, Finally Famous too.
The whole Finally Famous thing. But what I'm saying is, as time goes on, you run out of material, you run out of stuff. So you are everybody is set to regress.
I hate to play this card. Not Jay-Z.
Yes, Jay-Z.
No.
You think 444 was better than Blueprint?
No, but it's not that much worse than Blueprint.
I would probably. Well,
It's not that much worse.
Well,
you look at a drastic drop off between these new
Well,
artists.
I think because Blueprint was so good, I would consider it a drastic drop off.
I wouldn't consider that drastic drop off.
Okay.
I don't, and because my thing is because one, he's not rapping about the same stuff. The whole like.
Well, he was talking about drugs. Now he talking about fucking painting.
He
and Blue Ivy.
But what I'm saying is he's not talking about the same stuff, and the caliber of what he's talking about isn't because he's talking about something new. It's something totally fresh, and you can hear it and judge it through new ears. Mm-hmm. Versus if he was talking about the same thing, if he was on Blueprint 7 talking about the same things, you'd be like, yo, this ain't hitting the same. Mm-hmm. But because Kingdom Come don't sound like 444, don't sound like Magna Carta Holy Grail. Like you can hear these things with fresh new ears every single time. Mm-hmm. Where you get an artist like Big Sean, to me the only album that sounds the biggest difference is the one I like.
I Decided.
Yeah, I Decided sounds a lot different than all his other albums, and that to me that's a really good album. Probably not his top one,
I like
but
I Decided.
That I could play that one straight through, like front and back or whatever.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna stay on the same one track, then you're gonna naturally deplete. But when you fall off that much, I don't know.
So do you think like Jay-Z being like so into business? Do you think that's helped his musical content, or do you think it's hurt his musical content? Because I feel like he's more business focused than ever now.
Yeah. I don't think his focus is on music at all. But I do think, has it hurt it? Nah, I would say it didn't hurt it just because the wave that the culture is on right now, everybody is on business or whatever. Yeah, so I think people are forcing themselves to relate to that. Style of rapping or whatever.
Well, black business is lit. Black business is lit. Speaking of black business, don't you got a trailer? Did you just make a new commercial?
I did. So
you gonna play it real quick?
Yeah, go ahead and play that.
I'm gonna play your new commercial real quick. Alright, that was dope.
Yeah, so that was what y'all were just seeing was I don't cut the volume down. That was all items from my new fall/winter collection. It's one thing that's not in there, which is the bomber jackets, but everything will be posted on the website tomorrow. That's shoprylng.com. Make sure y'all check that out. Shout out to Shia Thomas. She's the model in the video. But yeah, if you want to get anything you saw over there, just message me on my page or whatever. I can get it to you.
And I'm kind of doing something a little bit different too.
Yeah, I've been excited for this. I've been waiting for this.
So what I've been doing is I've been doing interviews, one-on-one Zoom interviews with different entrepreneurs in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
All the businesses are Detroit based. Mm-hmm. And they're typically about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. I think my loan is like an hour 15.
Okay.
And I actually got a trailer. But my thing is called Business and Chill Detroit. It's called Back in Detroit. So BAC in Detroit. Back in Detroit, Business and Chill in Detroit. So the first part of the interview, we talk business. We talk about them, how they started, their goals, and things like that. Mm-hmm. And then at the end of it, we talk more chill, silly stuff.
Right.
And I actually did one with your girlfriend. I got one with the I'm trying to think of what she does. She does what the hell does she do? I don't know. I got a bunch of people who do a whole bunch of different stuff.
The yoga girl.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yoga. The Arthur, the gamer. She used to be a stripper. And I'm missing one. Arthur, gamer, stripper.
The videographer.
The videographer, yes, she was the most recent one. I forgot about her. Oh my god, I'm terrible.
She better be watching this. Well, let's hope she is watching it.
I don't think we're friends on Facebook, honestly.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well. So I made a trailer of the funnier parts of the interviews, and I'm gonna show that for y'all right now.
Yeah. I've been waiting on this. Let's go ahead and check this out.
You can't trust no nigga who wear an all green suede jumpsuit. You can't trust this nigga.
12 gunshots? In the parking lot?
Felt like there was moments that it was like we weren't seeing eye to eye, but I think that happens with a lot of team members.
You don't want to get your girl something and she don't like it, and then you be like, oh, this other bitch must have liked this or something like that. But no, I'm saying though, this nigga, your significant other, he has some money in savings, but it's on the timeline. Like, he is pressed. He has to get this going. And you ain't answering my question. You coming up with, you doing everything besides answering my question. God, my thing is like one set of rules. You didn't say like 3 fucking things. You want to go up the world, down the world. You want to conduct violence or whatever the fuck you was talking about. So you do sex yoga in your shot.
I feel like you made up a lot of this last portion all the way up. I could break up your relationship, Greg.
So, real quick.
Amusement purposes, I'd watch a guy paint his dick.
See, I don't want to watch a dude paint his dick.
So I had to suck it up and start doing on social media with no clothes.
Because you be busting it open at 10 and 2, like on the gram. So
it doesn't matter if you're naked. It doesn't matter if your shoes are off. Leave your purse. It doesn't fucking matter. Get the fuck out of that room and come in the dressing room because you could be naked in the dressing room.
Nah, fuck on.
No, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, it's done. It's done.
Yeah, so that was the trailer for the Back in Detroit podcast that I'm doing.
Did y'all see her face when she said he said busting it open at 10?
That was her, bro. That'd be her. I would not have said it if it was not true.
Oh man. I guess we should have got the names of their businesses. You could have,
I could have. Yeah, but I don't have it right now.
My baby was in there. Shout out to India the author. Make sure y'all go cop Roseline, The Awakening on Amazon. Mm-hmm. You can get the soft cover version right now. She got the hardcover version coming out, and she got Sis. Sis Part 1 is up there right now. You can also get Sis Part 2 coming soon. Make sure y'all go follow that. Check that out. Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
Shameless. Ain't she doing a shorter version of the Roseline?
No, so not a shorter version, but she's breaking it into 2 parts. So because if y'all ever seen the first Roseline book, it's really thick. And
I roast her about that book on the pod on my thing. I told her about that shit.
It's a really thick book. It's a very intimidating book to just pick up and try and read. So she decided to break it into 2 parts. And it'll be a new variant cover. So if you want to get those covers, you got to get the first and second part or whatever. And it might be some additional content in those 2, but we'll see from there.
For sure.
Whatever she decides to do.
For sure. What was the other thing we were talking about? Did you want to hop into that metaverse thing?
Yeah, for sure.
So how do you feel about Facebook renaming as Metaverse?
First off, it's just a rebrand to get their name out the mud after the whistleblower thing. Like you can't fool me. Right. I know what a rebrand looked like. Fucking Joe Budden did it with his kid, his newest kid, and what's her name, Sin Santana. Like he did it. He changed his whole view. He got his money up or whatever. Mm-hmm. It didn't work too long, but whatever. Who was somebody else did it?
I mean, I feel like at different points, most businesses go through a rebrand. They have to.
Yeah, but this is like out of desperation. Their name was in the mud. They lost a lot of money or whatever, a lot of backers and stuff like that. So I feel like this was always coming, but I feel like it got pushed further ahead because their name got dragged through the mud with this whole whistleblower thing or whatever.
Now, what do you think about that other company who's called Meta already?
I didn't know about that.
So it's a company called Meta already, and they say they will sell Facebook the name Meta. If you had to guess, if you was going to sell Facebook your name, if Facebook said, you know what, we want to be called Royal Lineage, and they had to come to you, how much would you sell it to them for?
I need $100 billion. I need $100 billion.
So guess how much Meta is charging?
Like $2. No. Pretty much.
20 million.
What?
20 million.
Oh yeah.
Nigga, Facebook come to me. Nigga, hey, remember that one Dave Chappelle sketch when they found out he had all the money?
Right.
And then he got the haircut that was $500.
Man.
Dog, hey, I'm telling you, if I'm Meta and Facebook on my name, I need $1 billion. I need at least $1 billion.
I need 100.
Man.
I need 100. And I need you to count them in front of me. I need you to count them. I need you to call everybody.
So what do you think of the actual concept of the metaverse? How do you feel about
I don't think it's going to change too much because from my understanding, you need the Oculus thing or whatever to actually like engulf yourself in the whole metaverse thing. I don't think it's going to change that much. I think you're still going to have your traditional Facebook and maybe Instagram as well. But to get all the new features, like I think they're going to treat this like last year's model iPhone. Like you'll get updates every now and again. Like, stuff like that. But in order to really dive into all their new stuff, like, you got to get the Oculus and be on top of that.
See, and this is I don't want to sound like crazy conspiracy guy. It's not the wine, I promise.
It is the one, I swear.
But I think the metaverse, quote unquote, is going to be a game changer.
You think so?
I think so.
How much?
Because we are talking about a company with hundreds. Are they worth $1 trillion?
They probably are. I don't know.
I think they close. I think like five, but they are worth billions, like 500 billion. They close to $1 trillion. So if it's something they want to push, if it's a narrative or a product they want to push, they have the money to do it, and they have the platform to do it. They have two of the biggest platforms, period. So if they want to put a message out like how they block people for saying certain shit, they can promote a message they want to promote. So if they make it seem like, yo, the metaverse is this, the metaverse is this, and you have to be part of this metaverse, they'll be like, don't even worry about how much it costs. Like for like periods of time, we're gonna make it super duper cheap for you. Like instead of being $200, it's only gonna be $49.99 or some shit like that. Everybody gets it. Everybody be a part of it. And then they're gonna go to the status thing because Facebook and Instagram more so have become this thing of status. You want to show off. Yeah. You want to show off and portray this status. So I can see them being like, oh well, I'm part of the metaverse, and my dude has on the Nike fit. Right. If you have the Nike fit on in the metaverse, you lit. If you don't, you not lit.
You scrub.
So everybody got to be like lit. So everybody gonna get the metaverse, and everybody's gonna get the Nike outfit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is.
It's gonna make money for everybody.
It's gonna make money, and I think I mean not this year, not next year. Within the next 10.
I say 5. I wouldn't go that far. I say 5.
5? Hey,
I say 5, especially the way the speed of which technology is moving, and like you said, they can throw their weight around and say, hey yo, let the price down real quick. Like they can push weight around and be like, yo, I can guarantee you 10 million sales if you knock the price down a little bit.
Yeah,
and if we don't, we'll subsidize the cost.
And then with the whole NFT thing, what if that's like what if that becomes a metaverse thing? Like you in the metaverse, you buy the Nike outfit, but then you don't want it, then you sell it, but you sell it as an NFT or some shit. Right. So then Nike gets money off of it and all this other shit. Right. So not just like some conspiracy theorists, but
no, that don't sound like it's. That's the
only reason I say it is because like it's like the more far fetched the thing is, like the more plausible it is, kind of. Because like, well, like it makes sense, like in like a billionaire kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Because like I don't put nothing past. You can't put nothing past the fucking billionaire. You can't.
Once you have the resources.
Yeah, once you have the resources, you can do anything. Anything.
Yeah. It's so crazy, it might just work.
Exactly.
It's so crazy, it might just work. But speaking of the Nike thing, it's actually really funny. So if y'all don't know, Nike just announced they copyrighted or trademarked one or the other. They have their own digital merchandise and pretty much clothing brand now. So they brought into the idea that we can sell you sell you digital clothes for your avatar in the metaverse. So that's gonna be crazy. But I was actually thinking about that. My cousin had actually called me and he's like, bro, you need to get this Oculus or whatever and figure out how you can make digital clothes. And he was telling me whatever. I was already on it. No, it was somebody else.
Sound like some shit Lamar said.
Yeah. So he was calling me, and I'm like, bro, I'm already on it. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm looking at the 3D modeling right now or whatever. So I'm like in the works, trying to get it popping or whatever. So anyway, long story short, a couple days later, that's when Nike announced that they was going full-fledged into it or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, this is definitely gonna be a thing, and I'm already looking at how I can set up some stuff for Royal Lineage and possibly the black market. We'll see, but I'm looking up how I can set
a
up.
virtual black market would be crazy.
Nigga, what? So I'm looking at how I can do stuff for Royal Lineage, and I'm not gonna put the secrets out right now. But when it get popping, y'all to see, and then just bring your money. But anyway, so on the same vein of like social media stuff like that, have you heard about Trump and his and his social media sites?
It's called like Truth Sayer or
Truth
Blower
or something like that.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
Ain't nobody worried about that shit.
But so this is I suggest everybody black make a fake profile. John Smith, John Deere, Lucy Green.
No, you gotta go like Django. Or
Whatever,
like
look, whatever you want to name yourself, get on this app because you don't want to be left out. Y'all seen how they rated the
Capitol building?
Yeah, they rated the Capitol building. Y'all don't want to be left out on that kind of stuff. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
But I don't know if I want to be a racist white people business.
I do. 'Cause when y'all start a riot, I want to know. I want to be safe. I want to know. I need to know.
Man,
I need to know.
See, look, I feel like our white allies will take care of us.
No, they won't.
No, they'll help not take care of us in that way, but like
No, they won't.
no, I think, bro, some white allies or even black people who can do it. That site isn't going to stay up and functioning on a regular basis. It's going to get hacked on a regular basis. It's going to get taken down and doxxed on a regular basis.
And that's fine. As long as you can prove you was not at whatever place they was at, you good.
I mean, niggas ain't rioting in Detroit.
And good. Let's keep it that way. So get on that app and let's keep it that way.
But I want to get on the app because it's going to make the app seem like it's popular.
It is gonna be popular
among races, so that way you can look and just see the IP addresses of the fucking races. I don't want to look at my IP address and be like, oh, it's this racist nigga in Detroit. Like,
yeah,
no.
but they gonna come in and hide like, oh yeah, he's just a black guy. Like,
man, they gonna come down that bitch like fail y'all parents with the battery ram. Like, we respect the privacy by knocking, but it's certain authority by coming in anyway. Like,
no. I'm gonna find a way to. I'm gonna get some Surfshark or something and hide my IP. I would get Surfshark, VPN, Nord, or whatever. Hide my IP.
Man, he just gonna be talking like COVID bullshit.
I don't care what he talking about. I want to know.
Bunch of COVID bullshit.
I want to know. Whatever he talking about, I want to know.
No, speaking of COVID bullshit, what do you think about that Aaron Rodgers shit, bro?
Honestly, I don't even care. I don't care about people's personal choice. What I care about is why Stephen A. Smith hasn't killed him the same way he killed Kyrie. Why hasn't he killed Aaron Rodgers? Because the white people cutting his check.
I don't think that's
white people cutting his check.
I think it's more so because Aaron Rodgers has been playing.
White people cutting his check.
I think it's because he's been playing, and I think that's the thing. Because if Kyrie were able to play without getting his shot, it wouldn't be an issue. But he can't play without the shot, so it is an issue. Aaron Rodgers was able to lie and play, but because he's been playing, it hasn't been an issue.
How can you lie though? How can you lie and
so his team knew he wasn't vaccinated. His team knew. So it's his fault and it's the team's fault. And it's the league's fault because the league know from the team that the nigga wasn't vaccinated. So it ain't like it's just Aaron Rodgers' fault. It's not just the team's fault. It's not just the league's fault. It's everybody's fucking fault.
Call that white man stupid the same way you call Kyrie stupid.
They called him a liar because he is. They called him a liar.
They didn't drag him through the mud. They did Kyrie. That's all I'm saying.
Because Kyrie's not playing. I'm telling you.
Kyrie wants to play.
But he can't.
Kyrie wants to play.
But he can't.
Brooklyn should have lied for him.
What?
Brooklyn should have lied for him.
They should have lied for him, but they didn't. So now you mad at Brooklyn.
No, I'm mad at the whole situation. But
No, look,
anyway.
I'm saying the thing is they don't care about the player itself. I mean, they care about the player. They don't care about the player's decision to take or not take the what they call this shit?
The vaccine.
The vaccine. You give me that one hidden. Yeah. But
Say that that's new. Got him on lean. Baby.
But they don't care so much about that as they do about them playing. So because Aaron Rodgers was able to play literally half the season, and now he got to miss a game, it's like, okay, he played 8 games. He a fucking liar. He's probably going to get fined. I don't know if he's going to get a suspension, but he's probably going to at least get fined or whatever.
But you're not vaccinated. You shouldn't even be able to play.
No, NFL don't have that rule. NFL,
they did.
No, they don't.
No, they would just strongly encourage it.
Yeah, they strongly encourage it. It
They
is a
would
different.
just-
It is a different set of rules they follow.
Yeah, if somebody isn't that if it's an outbreak, y'all got to forfeit or something like that?
No, so if you are vaccinated and you test positive with no symptoms, you just got to take 2 tests where you come back negative, and then you can play again.
Okay.
But if you are not vaccinated and you come back with a negative test, you got to wait 10 days, then take 2 tests that come back negative.
Okay.
Or
Well,
whatever.
I thought they had something about they had to forfeit the game if they had like a certain amount of players caught it.
No, hell no. They ain't forfeited no NFL game getting forfeited. How much money that is?
That's a lot of money.
They're not doing that. We just talking about white people and money. They're not.
You're right.
They're not doing it. We're not doing it. But I feel what you're saying, and I feel like what everybody else is saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like they slammed Kyrie Irving. Like
For not playing, right?
They slammed Kyrie Irving.
For not playing, right?
No, for not getting the shot.
No, they slammed him for not being able to play.
For not getting the shot.
For not being able to play.
For not getting the shot.
Look,
But whatever. Apples, oranges, peaches, pears, whatever. But that's how I feel. I don't. They should. Only person I'm worried about is Stephen A. Smith because he's been the loudest, and the most obnoxious when it comes down to criticizing Kyrie about this particular situation.
well, he's the loudest because he's the main nigga on the network, so they put him on everything.
I don't like it. I just don't. I don't like it at all. I think it could be handled with so much more grace, so much more professionalism, but because like he's supposed to be known as the media analyst or the media guy that has so many connections. He's so personable. You should be able to call him and talk to him. Whenever they go to break and he come back, my sources say like strong chances that person said it. But if Stephen A. Smith say my sources say this. Because he is so personable. Like people come to him and talk to him. Like you got when there's been a bunch of times where he's killed players in front of the screen, but behind the scenes he's called them like, yo, I'm finna give you this work. And the players that come out and say like, yo, yeah, we talked. Like I understand what you
But
saying.
because he's an entertainer. He is an entertainment personality.
I don't like it.
He's no different than Charlamagne, Bob.
I don't like Charlamagne either.
But I'm saying they're the same. But like,
Good. I don't like Charlamagne either. I don't like Charlamagne either. So you proved my point.
I'm saying though, like nothing. I wouldn't take anything you see on TV serious or personal. Like
It's at the way society is now and the way culture is moving, or I should quote culture is moving. I just don't think he should kill him the way he did. Like yeah, it's a way to hold somebody accountable for what they're doing or whatever. But it's the way you say it. Same thing with the Jada Pinkett Smith. Jada Pinkett. The same thing with the Jada Pinkett thing. You can say something and get your point across without throwing somebody under the bus.
So are you saying Jada be throwing Will under the bus?
She kicked his back in every chance she get. Every chance she get, she kicked that man back in. Look, this is my theory. Will did something.
What do you think Will did?
Will. Okay, so
Do you think she's mad because he's been consistently more successful?
No. I don't think that at all. I think Jada had one person in the industry that she said you can have any woman you want. You can have any woman you want. Just don't touch her. And Will was out on the pursuit of happiness and he smashed her. I think that's what happened. And now every chance she get at that red table, she kick his back in. I think that's what it is. There's no other. He had to do something. There's no other reason why you would sit here and kick this man back in every chance you get. Now let me preface all this by saying, because me and my girl had a real long conversation about this. Like I watched it or whatever, and my girl corrected me. I know she gonna comment. She might either comment. She did correct me or whatever, and some stuff that was said. But I do agree with what Jada was saying. Like after so long you in a marriage or whatever, the sex life can get dull or whatever, and that's true. But you can't expect your partner to just read your mind and know everything because you're supposed to love me. No, that's not how things supposed to go. You should communicate about everything across the board. I do not disagree with what she's saying. My thing is you kick this man back in every chance you get. Like the door be closed, and she come through like you said with the battering ram. Every chance, boom, boom, boom. Like they can talk about basketball, and so like they can talk about anything, and she found a way to kick this man back in. Will, I feel like I don't know what to say. I hope it was worth it, whatever you did, cause you explain to me. You explain to me.
I mean, why can't I can't explain it to you.
I'm just saying, like you give me another reason why she would do this. That's the only thing I can think.
I can't think. You know what? I think it's one of those things where, as I feel like as a dude, we get in trouble for more things that we say than things that we do.
True.
It ain't so much, and then sometimes it ain't even what we said, is how we said it, or we might not have meant it that way, or something like that. And I feel like I don't know. I feel like she's kind of falling into that or whatever, but I feel like she's a lot more aggressive about it, and she's a repeat offender. I don't think she gives a fuck, or she knows that this is going to drive views and it's for the money. Because I'm one of the people where it's so hard for me to believe anything I see online. I can't take anything I see online at face value because I know tons. Like I said, I know niggas be doing all of these videos and all of this shit. And then at the end of the day, they'd be like, man, rap set, that was good.
Right. You know
what I'm saying? And then even in rapping and music we listening to, half of that shit don't be real either. Right. So I'm saying is, nigga, we already in the metaverse, bro. Like, I don't believe none of this shit. I don't believe none of it.
You're right. Like, and I did think about that. But if that's the case for the views, if it's for the views, like, I hate that the Smiths are becoming our new Kardashians.
What if they wanted to be the Black Kardashians? They got Willow being super gay. They got Jaden who's
she's not gay.
Willow is gay, ain't she?
I don't think so. She might be like somewhere
bisexual.
On the spectrum somewhere, but I don't think she's like
one of the letters.
Yeah.
Bro, why do LGBT got a fucking committee?
I don't know.
How did they get that?
Did you hear about the baby thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
How did they get a committee? We've been black for forever and we don't have a committee.
Look, man, like you do get a lot done.
Oh shit! Look, Pete. Hey, yo, Pete. Hey.
I'm Peter.
You know the nigga, you remember the nigga for the Suns?
No.
So the owner of the Phoenix Suns, it was reports came out about him using the N-word and being misogynistic, and it was like some nigga doing like a presentation, and he like pulled this nigga pants down during the presentation. So sexual harassment, right?
Yeah.
They gotta do an investigation. So this nigga did all this shit, they gotta do an investigation. But nothing about him saying anything bad about gay people had came out.
Wow.
And I feel like if he would have, and he's white, but I feel like if he would have said anything bad about gay people,
right,
it would have been no investigation.
Right.
Donald Sterling mode, sell the team.
Yeah, sell the team, get rid of him, get him off the...
Sell the team.
Yeah.
And I wish I was going to put the Joe Budden video. I was going to make that one of the videos that showed up, but I didn't.
What happened with the one coach guy in the NFL? All this stuff came out.
John Gruden?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so John Gruden thing was, he had called Michael Sam a fag.
Whoa.
Yeah, he called him a fag. He called him the F word. And he had said a whole bunch, some other racist stuff. But the thing was, they had emails and they had proof. Mm-hmm. So that was the thing. And they said, well, because we have proof, we're going to, fire you or whatever. And with this guy, they don't necessarily have proof. They just got a whole bunch of stories. Like I said, none of the stories are about anything gay. And I feel about something gay, then have been the issue.
But, so, I was told that a bunch of stuff came out about him talking bad about black players, and they did nothing about it. Uh-huh. But as soon as they saw the gay thing, it was okay.
That's what it was.
That's crazy.
And and then too, because he had sent these emails back when he was working for ESPN, so he wasn't even a real coach at the time.
Oh wow.
And then NFL did their investigation, and then after they did their investigation, they said no, ain't no more emails gonna come out. Because they know every other nigga he was talking to was on that same tip.
Yeah.
They was on that same tip.
You gotta throw the bathwater on the baby.
And they want that shit to come out.
Wow.
So they said, sorry, you a scapegoat, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
Sacrificial
And the thing
offering.
was, he was the highest paid coach in the league. He had a 10-year, $100 million contract.
Wow.
So he had $100 million over 10 years. I think he made it through like 4.
Was he worth it?
John Gruden, no. But his team is doing good this year. But he hasn't been there for the last 3 games. So, I don't know.
And who was he the coach of?
Las Vegas Raiders. And they saying Odell Beckham might go there.
Ah, nice.
Because Odell, you've been stuck in Cleveland. You know, Odell don't like that small city shit.
He got waived.
Yeah, I'm saying he was there. He's in Cleveland. And he don't like that small city shit. So they say he might either go to the Rams, LA Chargers, or the Las Vegas Raiders. And if he don't go there, he'll probably go to Baltimore. But I feel like Odell is too geocentric. Like, he's not going to want to go to, like, some other place where it's cold and shit.
Yeah.
But he don't want to go to the Dolphins either where they fucking suck. Because I think the Raiders got like a 6-1 record or a 7-1 record or something like that. So he's doing pretty good.
That's not bad.
So he might fuck with them. You know. Oh, speaking of sports, what do you think about that new Wilson basketball?
I didn't see it.
You see, so you know,
Spalding or die. I don't touch no Wilson. Spalding or die.
So they're saying that the reason that the NBA's 3-point percentage. This was something else I wanted to have prepped. I wanted to have this prepped, but I didn't. And
get that wine and
I'm such a failure. And the NBA 3-point percentage is down overall. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people are saying it's because of the basketball, because they switched from a Spartan ball to a Wilson ball.
Yeah, but that was like a couple years ago.
No, now they're using a Wilson ball now.
I thought their contract with Spartan was up like 2 years ago.
They using a Wilson ball today. They just started this year.
Wow.
Yeah. And they're saying because of the feel of it and all this other stuff, that's what's making the 3-point percentage as bad as it is. And they were saying that it hasn't been this bad since they switched to that other ball with the cut off edges. Remember with like with the ball? Yeah.
That was
and they're saying that it's because of the ball.
That was like 08, 09.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
So as somebody who uses different basketballs, just like whatever's around, do you feel like the difference in ball should be contributing this much to like the difference in 3-point percentage?
Yeah, I would think so. Especially if you somebody like you take that's like the best shooter in the league right now, for example, Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Like if you somebody like him that shoot damn near probably 1,000 3-pointers in practice or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like if you only practice with a Spalding or a certain kind of ball, as soon as you take a different one, it's going to affect it because that repetition is no longer there. Like you got the feel for that ball, for that Spalding ball that you practice with or whatever, versus this new Wilson ball that. Just to me, it's just a lesser grade ball or whatever.
But I don't think so, because I think my primary ball is a Wilson, and when I hold it versus a Spalding, I don't feel like it's that much of a difference. Like, don't get me wrong, it is a difference, of course, but I don't feel like, oh, now that I'm holding this ball, I'm going to be completely ineffective now.
No, not completely ineffective, but it's a difference, especially for it to be like noticeable right now, this early in the season. It's definitely a difference. It's definitely.
Maybe because I don't hold the ball as much, but I don't feel like I've ever shot a ball and been like, it's that ball, or like a good ball, and been like, you know what, because it's that ball, that's why I miss.
Some balls are made cheaper. You got some that are lighter, some that are heavier.
But I'm talking
the grade of leather.
I'm talking about comparable, like similar grade, like basketballs.
To me, they're not similar though. A Wilson versus a Spalding is not similar.
Two composite leather basketballs, Bobby, you will not. Okay. I mean, if you say so, but to me, I feel like they're similar enough.
Like I played with balloons.
The balloons are something crazy.
Dog. I played with balloons. I played with Wilsons. I played with those cheap rubber balls you get in the Easter baskets or whatever.
Oh yeah, the completely rubber ball.
Yeah. I played with a bunch of basketball. Mm-hmm. And I can tell you for sure, Spalding is always the best. A Spalding, the never flat, I had to kind of get used to because that one sound like it got a metal coating inside or whatever.
Does. Like a or something.
Yeah, but other than that, I had to get used to it, and it's great. Love it.
I don't
and especially like somebody like when I used to shoot, I flick pretty hard, so a heavier ball.
Used to shoot.
Yeah, I used to play basketball. I used to. I don't play no more. But when the Spalding nerf flat is a little bit heavier. So I preferred that one because it didn't float through the air like other balls did or whatever. So I was able to shoot regular and not have to adjust anything because I was so used to how this one felt. So that's all. But I didn't know that was the reason why. But I thought they switched to the Wilson like 2-3 years ago.
No, they just switched this year and niggas just complaining. What do you think about that? Oh, we gotta do that. We gotta redo the one-on-one video, Bob. The one-on-one basketball video.
We do not have to redo
Yes, we
it.
do, Bob.
You gotta put it out.
We're not putting that one out. We're not putting that one out.
This is Watergate, bro.
Bro,
this is the conspiracy.
I'm telling you, the difference in quality of the match is completely different.
Okay.
If you saw it, you would not even want it out.
Okay.
Like if you saw new ones, you would not want the old one out. I'm telling you, it's that big of a difference.
All right.
Because like the first, not like first play, but like the score was a lot closer. And then like my nigga was doing like fadeaways and shit, like good fadeaways, not like no 3-point behind the back fadeaway, but like good shit.
Okay.
And, shit. What else you got to talk about, bro?
I ain't really got much else. I think that's about it.
Um,
If y'all don't know, y'all can drop topics into the chat. I'm watching the comments now. G watching the comments. If y'all got anything y'all want us to talk about for these next, let's say 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the next 15 minutes, just rapid fire, whatever y'all want to talk about, throw it in the chat.
So you peeped this GTA show I got, GTA Las Vegas, right? You know they remaking the GTA trilogy.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So they doing 3 over Vice City and San Andreas over, and then dropping I think on the 11th.
So y'all stop playing GTA Online. If y'all ever want to get GTA 6, stop playing GTA Online.
Man, dog, 3 Vice City and San Andreas ain't got nothing to do with GTA Online.
Yeah, but if these sell, I ain't got to put out 6. If all of these keep selling, I don't have to put out 6.
To be fair, I'm buying the trilogy. To be fair. Because 3 ain't been out forever. Vice City and San Andreas ain't been out forever. And it's like with updated graphics and everything and updated controls.
They're going to be great. It's
yeah.
going to be amazing.
And I'm buying it. I'm not about to be like, I ain't going to buy this amazing product because I'm not going to get 6. 2000, what's this shit? Not Elder Scrolls. Grand Theft Auto 6 ain't coming out until Elder Scrolls 6 come out. So we looking at like 2030, bro. 2030, like PlayStation 7 and shit, dog.
Right.
Like
that's gonna be a minute.
Oh,
but
PlayStation 5 is gonna be out for a year next week.
Wow, that's crazy. And I still ain't got one.
Man, and I've had like 4 or 5 of them. Flipping them boys.
You in the flip game though, so
man, flip game is terrible. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's because everybody always want it, but nobody ever want to pay.
Yeah, that's true.
Niggas kill me not wanting to pay for shit.
I wouldn't want to pay over. It's already like $500. I wouldn't want to pay over sticker price either.
Well, then you don't want it. Like
you right, I don't. that's why I don't have one.
Like I said, I was thinking about getting the Xbox Series S just so I can play like Forza, and then like the new Elder Scrolls is gonna be an Xbox exclusive. You know.
Yeah, because they brought Bethesda, which I'm really upset about. Because I'm like, damn, now I gotta get a fucking Xbox.
But
yeah, as a Xbox, I don't really play it though. So
me neither. I ain't touched my Xbox if ever. That's why I'm like, here, just take it. I don't need it. Like, what was it? I'm surprised PlayStation ain't went out and bought somebody like Konami.
I think, yeah. I thought you said Xbox. I think PlayStation gonna buy them sooner or later. Once they come up with a good price, a good deal or whatever, it's gonna get brought.
Like PlayStation buying Konami just makes sense because a lot of Konami's early games came out on PlayStation. Like the first Metal Gear Solid was strictly on PlayStation.
Yes, on.
So I think that'd be great. And they talking about redoing Metal Gear Solid now. That game came out in '96 or '98. I think that game is super due for a remake. Yeah. If any game will get a remake, the original Metal Gear Solid is due.
Definitely.
It's due for sure.
Definitely. If they did Crash and Spyro already, you can definitely do Metal Gear Solid.
Definitely. And both of them, did you play any other Crash or Spyro remakes?
No, I didn't play them. I didn't get a chance to.
They were both good.
Okay.
Like I got the Insane Trilogy because when you get PlayStation 5, they give you some games for free. And that was one of the games they gave us.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, but it's so much harder on PS. It's so much harder.
Yeah. I heard they amped everything up a lot. And but my favorite one was Warp Part 3.
Oh, 30, yeah.
Yeah, that was my favorite one.
So the way they said they made it harder was because on like PlayStation 1, when you would like walk on the edge and you would like step over it, it wouldn't register that you was supposed to fall.
Oh.
Now it registers that you're supposed to fall. So now your jumps gotta be like
Point.
perfect.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
So now your jumps had some room for error. Now they don't.
Wow.
So I was over there I'm over there with like my girl daughter or whatever. We trying to play this shit, and I'm like, I can't help you. Like I can't do this.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I can't do this.
That's That's funny.
At all.
That's funny.
What do you think about the Joe Budden bisexual thing? What do you think about that?
Dog, that shit was hilarious. It was so funny when it came out. I had watched the episode or whatever, and they were talking about no context. It was hilarious. So like, I didn't even like click on the Azalea Banks like video or whatever because I know like I watch their podcast and they go back and forth a lot. Azalea and Joe go back and forth on everything a lot. So when I saw that, I'm like, yep, she responded to whatever he said on the pod or whatever. But I thought I missed something on Twitter because I'm not on Twitter, so I thought I missed something on there. But then I started like reading up on it. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. This is my pod or whatever. But I felt like it was hilarious. Felt like it was a smart move too. Because if I come out as gay, you can't do nothing to me.
You can't touch.
Like,
He's untouchable.
You can't prove that I'm not.
Right. He's untouchable.
You can't prove that I'm not.
Like, and you can't be like, hey, you gotta kiss a nigga. Like
Not homophobic.
Right. Right.
You homophobic.
Like
You can't touch me.
I mean, I think it was smart.
My
Because what was it? Because I remember like Lil Nas had said something on Twitter one day. He was like, I'm tired of this gay shit. I'm about to go get some pussy or whatever. You know?
Yeah, he said being gay was cool, but I miss pussy.
Yeah.
And then he followed up with he followed the tweet up with never mind, he texts back. Yeah, that was his follow up tweet. Never mind, he texts back.
Oh man, that nigga funny. I gotta give it to him.
He's a troll. I told
is.
y'all I don't think he's really gay, but again, whatever.
Oh yeah, no, who was here? It was me. It was me, your
you,
brother,
Burrell, Justin.
Justin. Yeah.
I don't believe he's gay or whatever. I think he's using the gay agenda to just be protected. Because you like I said, you can't do anything to me.
He is protected.
He is protected.
He's
You
protected.
can't say or do anything to me. I'm protected.
He is.
Like, so yeah, and then when he won his VMA, he got up and said, I want to thank the gay agenda. Like, not thank the gay community, the gay agenda.
Dog.
To me, that speaks volumes, but whatever.
It's this girl on my Facebook we went to high school with. And she was like
we've been to high school with?
Yeah.
I did a sweep, so I don't know who.
Yeah, you probably don't got it no more. Trying to think what the fuck happened. But she said something like, "Oh, black gay men are gay first because they always call themselves gay black men instead of black gay men." And she went on the
wait, what?
She said black men are gay first because they always call themselves gay black men and they don't call themselves black gay men. And she was like dead ass.
Oh, I get what she's saying.
Yeah,
I get what she's saying, but no.
Yeah, she was dead ass about it too. I'm like,
yeah, I get what she's saying.
And I read it at like 1:30 in the morning. And you know how Facebook be? That shit was from like 2 days ago.
Right.
I'm like, oh, I don't know when you posted this, but this shit was like,
yeah, that gets you unfriended on my page.
I'm like, yeah, that was a wild thing to read at 1:30 in the morning. I'm like, oh man.
Like the way I am now, the smallest offense gets you unfriended on my page.
The smallest offense.
The smallest offense gets you unfriended. Like you could I can just if you miss a period, unfriend. Like that's how I am right now.
This thing came to my bitch with a run-on sentence. Oh no!
I think on Snap so many people.
Oh, totally unrelated to anything. I ordered my card game.
Oh, for real?
I ordered it.
Nice.
I ordered, and I did end up calling it billboards.
Okay.
I did end up calling it billboards, and I did use their fucking logo.
Okay.
So, I ordered 3 of them just to see how they look, see what changes I gotta make and shit. And I'm gonna probably just sell those at cost just to get them, get rid of them.
Yeah.
And see what changes I need to make. But they should be here by Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And,
yeah, I think that's dope.
Yeah, man, 3 of them was $100 though.
I bought one.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah, I bought one.
Yeah, cool.
I have it in here.
So it went from 2020 to 2000. So it's 5 cards for each year, so it's over 100 cards. It's like 100 cards.
Nice.
You know.
That's dope.
Yeah, so I'm excited to get it. I'm excited to get one. And I'm gonna take this shit. I'm gonna carry that shit with me every time we go somewhere, like game night.
Yeah. There you go, baby. Need something to pass the time? There you go, baby.
Here we go.
Gotcha.
So I'm looking forward to getting those.
All right. I don't think we got nobody in the chat. I think it's been real. This is a good episode. Do you like this setup? Do you think we should record live like this?
I don't like recording live. I like recording live.
I mean, not record live, but I mean record the episodes on Sunday. Like instead of doing just audio, you think we record and then drop them?
Oh, you mean just doing video instead of audio?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that.
All right. We'll probably look at some more cameras and stuff. But anyway, I think that's about it. Look out for. First off, thank everybody that watched and viewed. I've been watching the chat or whatever, seeing comments. And no, I'm not blowing things out of proportion, babe. I legit think I'm not making her out to be a bad guy. I just think she can say what she's saying without kicking his back in. Let's see who else.
But you know what though? I mean, like, you gotta imagine how hard it is. I mean, I feel like if Will Smith has been faithful, it has had to be a challenge.
I don't think it's been faithful. Well, in their relationship, there is no faithful. Like, yeah, you're faithful to me because you come home every night, but you can go have relations with whoever you want to have relations with, as long as you stay away from this woman. And I think he smashed that woman.
What if she just said, "Don't touch that woman," because he knows that's the woman she wanted most. He wanted most. Then I feel like he's being petty, and I gotta fuck her out of spite.
I mean, maybe he did. Maybe it was that one day they had an argument, and he flew to whatever city she in, banged out, and flew back. Yeah, you know, showed the video and everything.
Oh shit! See, now that's bad. That's toxic.
I mean, look, man, they have a toxic relationship.
I mean, I feel like when you're rich and you get into like relationship issues is different than if you broke. Cause like, fuck you, I'm rich. Like, bitch.
Okay, so look, you don't have to answer this question. You don't have to answer this question.
Okay,
you do not.
Okay, good.
But on the topic of dead ex-lovers.
Dead ex-lovers?
Dead ex-lovers. Like the way she throw herself over Tupac's grave every chance she gets.
Oh, yeah.
Like, would that fly in your current relationship?
No.
You don't have to answer.
No, I'm saying no. What the fuck you mean? I'm gonna answer no. Nigga, fuck that. That dead ass nigga. No, like, the fuck?
They go be with that nigga.
Right, exactly. I'll say you to that nigga. Like, what are you talking about? Like, nah, man, don't.
No.
Don't even.
I can't.
Like, now they all bald to look like Tupac. Like, no. Did you see that shit?
Yeah, they're all
all of them bald. She said, man.
I'm sorry, bro.
Hey, like, you know what that one meme with the boy texting the girl and shit, and then she be like, my dog.
Oh. Hello? All right, here I go. My bad, y'all. I gotta make it drop off real quick.
We had like 2 minutes left. Like 2. I wish I had a watch on.
All right, bet. My bad. No, look, he was like, I saw you through the pod, so I didn't want to come in. I didn't even came in. But yeah, like whatever. Dead ex-lovers. What was you saying?
I was saying, yeah, like the nigga was texting the girl or whatever, and she was like, oh, I lost my dog, I'm sad. And then he was like, well, just know I'm here for you. And then she was like, oh, I still got a boyfriend. And then he was gonna be like, well, I still got a dog. Like, no, fuck that. No, like, fuck that shit. Like, bitch. Like, no, I'm not here for that, bro.
Nah, I don't. No, I think it's there's a statute of limitation to that for me. I feel like, first off, how long were y'all together? How long ago did this person pass? And how long were you without that person? And then how long have we been together? Because at this point, I'm better than him. Like at this point, he gone. That's how I feel.
No, dead ass.
Whether it was his choice or not, he gone. Yeah. And like I'm here. I'm the one still with.
I mean, I'm not saying that you can't feel some kind of way for that person.
Yeah, for sure.
But
like, we not celebrating his birthday.
Yeah.
I'm not going to see his mama.
Yeah.
Like we're not doing that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
all them gym shorts, throw them out.
Exactly. Hey, I got with my girl, nigga. I saw her in some nigga shorts that wasn't mine. I'm like, you gotta throw them bitches out.
Idiot told me. Idiot told me. Idiot told me. As you should. As you should.
Throw all that shit out. All that shit out.
You should have burned them.
Hey, bro, and then look, I had came with
Wait, did she throw them out or you throw them out?
She threw them out.
Nah, I would throw them out. Because you gotta make sure they're at the house. You gotta make sure.
So then look, like 2 weeks later, no, not 2 weeks, just like months later, I seen her in some shorts. And I'm like,
where they from?
I'm like, them ain't mine. Where them shorts from? She said, these not yours. I'm like, they not.
Oh,
They not.
They not though.
And
They not though.
They not. And then she said, I could have swore. I'm like, you swore wrong. Like,
I promise you I don't wear a small. I promise you I don't wear.
And then she threw them away. Like, I see them physically in the trash. I'm like, who the fuck you think you like?
I turn real quick.
Like, man, bro, never in my life have I felt the nigga so much in my life. But
Tell that in a Lawrence Fishburne.
man.
But you know what's crazy? I think about Lawrence Fishburne is the only person that we look at and don't feel a genuine hate towards.
Yeah.
Like for like bad characters or whatever. Like
I fuck that shit, now they come right.
like it's a character in the Game of Thrones named Joffrey. The guy that plays him, I hate his soul. I would spit on his child. Like, I promise you, I would spit on his child if I see him. But like even like for a long time, the uncle in Paid in Full, like everybody hated him. Like I don't hate him no more because he in This Is Us, love that show. But dog, for a long time, nobody liked him, right? And like that's just how I feel. But like nobody like gives Lawrence Fishburne crap for his role in Love Across the
Love Across the Thing, yeah.
No, that's
Babe, what's the Ike Turner movie?
the Tina Turner movie.
What's Love Got to Do
What's
with
love
It?
got
Yeah,
to?
there
Yeah.
we go. The Love Across the Thing is Nick Cannon.
You can't. I mean, you can't get me on camera, but go ahead. We almost finished. Go ahead.
I just gotta.
Let's go. I'm just talking about you too.
Yeah, that's Love Across the Thing with Nick Cannon and Christopher Minion.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just had a quick. That's all. Like I think that's pretty funny that every year, every month she's celebrating Tupac's birthday.
No, fuck that.
Reading old love letters. Like she probably got like a whole album he didn't release. She probably got a whole album of his he didn't release.
Man, no, we playing Who Shot You every day. Nigga, the fuck?
Oh man, all right, I think that's it.
All right, man, it was good hanging with y'all today. Thank
Good.
y'all for those who came through and left likes and watched and everything.
Yes.
We really appreciate y'all. This will be up on YouTube soon and shit.
Yeah.
All right?
Hey, matter of fact, play them trailers again before you go.
All right, yeah, we'll play the trailers one more time for y'all. First, you got Bobby's coming up.
You can't trust no nigga who wear an all green suede jumpsuit. You can't trust this nigga.
12 gunshots in the parking lot.
Felt like there was moments that it was like we weren't seeing eye to eye, but I think that happens with a lot of team members.
You don't want to get your girl something and she don't like it, and then you be like, oh, this other bitch must have liked this or something like that. But no, I'm saying though, this nigga, your significant other, he has some money in savings, but it's on the timeline. Like he is pressed. He has to get this going. And you ain't answering my question. You coming up with you doing everything besides answering my question. God, my thing is like one set of rules. You didn't say like 3 fucking things. You want to go up the world, down the world. You want to conduct violence or whatever the fuck you was talking about. So you do sex yoga in your shot.
I feel like you made up a lot of this last portion all the way up. I could break up your relationship, Greg.
So, real quick.
Amusement purposes, I'd watch a guy paint his dick.
See, I don't want to watch a dude paint his dick.
So I had to suck it up and start doing on social media with no clothes.
Because you be busting it open at 10 and 2, like on the gram. So
It doesn't matter if you're naked. It doesn't matter if your shoes are off. leave your purse. It doesn't fucking matter. Get the fuck out of that room and come in the dressing room because you could be naked in the dressing room.
Nah, fuck on.
No, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, it's done. It's done.